to another episode of Wez World. Got to shout out my sponsor, North London Edible and Vapes. 1 pack for 20 and you get 2 for 30. The socials will be on there. Now I've got a very, very special guest in the building. My brethren from long time.
Long time.
Introduce yourself, my boy.
Paper Pabs, the man, the myth, the wicked, grab a sniff. Live and direct.
Yes,
You know what I
in
mean?
the building.
In the building.
Listen, first of all, I need to shout him out because he's been flying out, but he's always kept me in mind saying, yo, we're going to get the pod done. Yeah. So, love for that.
No, respect, man. Sorry, man. I had to be in Mo Bay, Ochi, Spang Town, and all them things there. And then, but yeah, man, I was supposed to link up with you beforehand, didn't? But yeah, I just had to But
all this COVID and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You was ready to go and then
slowed it down and thing, you get me? So, yeah, man, we back, man. You get me? In the ends, and yeah, man, it's good, man. It's good.
So tell the people where you're from, where you grew up. Yeah, we need to know. We want to know about the man, the myth.
Yeah,
the walking grammar sniff.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like I tell this story all the time, but you know what? It never gets sold. Yeah. So I was born in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Raised in London till about 14. Went to Birmingham about 14 because I had to go live with my nan. Okay. In Jamaican households, you're too rude. They'll ship you back to your nan. You get me? Luckily, my nan went in yards, so I went Birmingham. You get me?
Yeah.
So I went Birmingham and then I stayed there. My nan passed away, unfortunately, and then I went to Manny to live with my auntie Paula, and then I was gonna come back to London, but I just thought I'm embedded in up north now, So my auntie Paula came to my nan's during the wake and all that, and she was like, "Yo, what are you gonna do with your kids? You might as well just bring them up to me." You know what I'm saying? Like freaking, because London, our school writ us off. So we couldn't get in. You know how the system is. Once you got a bad CV with one school, you ain't getting in. They try to put man in Eldon unit.
Oh, the unit.
Yeah, the unit. Yeah. It's a shit education. You know what I'm saying? Like freaking back then, you're thinking, you're written off. Like you're never gonna get a job. You're gonna be a bum. You're gonna be fucked if you ain't got no education. That's what my mum thought anyway.
Well, that's what they showed them.
Yeah.
So that's what they
That's what they were thinking. You get me, right? So boom. So we in Birmingham, they still had placements for us in the school. Okay. And in Manny, so it's like, oh no.
Well, hold on, is that because they didn't know your CV?
I think that's because they were all computerized, so it took too late for the file to come in. Just change a little initial. Yeah, you get me? The school report comes. I don't know, but anyway, they let man through because the school was worse. Anyway, if I was bad in London, like there was a lot more record of that school in Birmingham. There was a lot more of, they were used to those bad breeds, you get me?
So you was normal when you went up there?
I was normal. I was mild.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I was just mild. But to be fair, I weren't really a bad boy in school like that per se. I was just a naughty class clown. You get me? So it weren't like I was, tapping man's pockets to say, what you got, man? I want this. It weren't really that because didn't need to. Get me? But yeah, so I went Manny and then I couldn't get into a school at Manny for some reason. So I just went back to Brum. So then I'm in with my sister and all that. Yeah. So basically, I'm black gypsy out here. My accent was fucked. It was Birmingham, Manchester. I was talking all types of accents. Like, where you from, nigga? So yeah, Birmingham, Manchester, and London are 3 of my home spots to get me. But obviously, London is it's where the money's at, baby. So I'll be here, and because I went primary school in London and secondary school in London. I know a lot of people know me from young and I grew up there, but it's mad because it's the same thing in Birmingham because I was born there. So then I've got cousins and I've got relatives and I was always going there on the weekend. Yeah. So they know, man. Yeah. And then I've got Manchester people that would know, man. You get me? So it's like before the internet, before IG and all that, I was just shouting at these ends. So all these ends kind of like felt like, this guy's representing us.
And show it,
Yeah, so yeah, man, that was where I'm born in Birmingham, raised in London, Manny and Birmingham. So I'm the trio, and those are the 3 main cities.
Yeah, they are, isn't it?
London's the capital, Birmingham's the second capital, and Manchester's the 3rd.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, intercontinental champion,
but you've been in mains,
in the main spots, and I've been in all the hoods in those spots. I went up, white picket fence areas. I was in the hood, so I say that to say this is like a man was in the essence of all of those ends. So when I rap for all of those hoods in those areas. You get me?
All of the because I've always seen that over the years, especially like you and your brother. Like I'm like, when did them man? How them man getting mad not loving North? And how comes it always? I'm like, when are these man doing it? Because for me, when we were younger, I thought, them man are going country something, going to do. But I didn't realise there was real family and real concrete ties up there.
Yeah,
and
man.
you always kept that.
Yeah, always.
You always, you know what I'm saying? I always knew that there was links up there.
Yeah, my dad was from Birmingham. My mum was born in Bolton.
Okay.
So my mum was born in Manny. So it's like my dad's... So everyone's still there. You get me? We migrated to London like it was like, yo, man, we can't get to London, man. That's where the money's at. So, once... We was like refugees, really. So we seek refuge in London and when I was about 4 or whatever. But, it's like... My mum would have got a house in London and then she would have bossed her sister and her sister would come, yo, you want to come? Yeah, come in this house. You get your house if you get this house. You know how the game goes. And then before you know it, we're all situated in London now. And we was all living in the same house, like freaking, like freaking, I don't want to say any ethnicity that all live in the same house, but we was living in the same house like freshies. We're fresh off the boat.
Like the Waters. Everyone was
like
in
the
the yard.
Waters.
Everyone was up in the yard. Generations up in the yard.
We was all up in the yard, man, like freaking, man. What's it we call it? Like when one person's foot's to the head, whatever, we'll share the bed and all that.
Head to toe,
yeah. So yeah, man.
So okay, so
that's where I'm from, yeah.
Yeah. So in that, and you were saying, so at school you was like the class count. So you was See, and like I kind of had that role, but when we say it, I see there's the stigma around clown because you weren't an idiot. So when you say you were the class entertainer, yeah. Because you was man them, you get what I'm saying? There were some guys you can go and do something stupid.
Yeah. All right, cool.
It's not that.
Yeah, man weren't a send out, like, fortunately. Yeah. You get me? I don't know, like, if it's because I had 2 brothers. So we was like one I was a year apart, we're all a year apart. So I entered secondary school already being someone's younger brother. Right. And then my younger brother entered secondary school already being someone's younger brother. So it was like I was protected going into secondary school because my brother was already there. Now I don't know how he pulled it off because he went there straight. Like he didn't have no protection. So he laid the foundation, Pres T I'm talking, and then boom. So man, I mean, I liked Will Smith was my idol back then. So I'm just trying to be like a Will Smith.
Yeah, but tell the people what Will Smith.
Fresh Prince.
Right, so don't let them.
Not that nigga that's cried on the red table.
None of this Wild Wild West.
More like
it was Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
But for us at that time, only shows on TV, he was the guy.
He was the guy. Like it was representation of a fly black guy, and we didn't really have much shows like they are now. So it was Fresh Prince. You had the Cosbys. So that was that was like you get me.
You had Will, then you had Phil.
You gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Will was the cool guy. He gave us a lot of our cool back then. You get me? The 90s kids, or the 80s born, but raised in the 90s kids. So Will Smith.
This is why you're my brother.
Yeah.
When I try to explain people, when they say you're 80s baby, I said, no, I was born in the 80s. But I didn't do nothing. So what you lot saying about the 80s, Karate Kid came out when I was born. I didn't even realise that.
Oh, swear. Yeah, 84. Is it
83, it came out
83, yeah.
So, but my thing is, we're 90s youths.
Yeah,
because that's when we were about.
When we started to realise what was going on, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm glad to know. See, that's what I'm saying.
So, man, I'm 84. Yeah. So, when I actually know who I am, look in the mirror, see reflection, I'm 6. It's 1990, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man. I know. I would have said the crack in the 80s.
Yeah, I didn't know. What?
I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Crack was like I got in my tooth.
You know what I'm saying? That's straight. I don't even think crack was in the UK in the 80s until it came in the 90s. It probably was over in America, and then it came over here in the 90s with the Yardman and all that. The Yardie, I think, the Yardies brought it over here. So the Shower Posse Yardies would have brought it over. But they were in America too, so they would have known and rah. But yeah, man, freaking 90s baby, man. Grew up in the 90s, man. Will Smith was my idol back then. So I'm just going into school. I'm trying to find my Lisa. You get me? I've got a jazz. My brethren's his jazz. You get me? Like, I'm just trying to do that. So I'm on that. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I would.
All right. So even before we touch on Elwood, I want to speak on that the Will Smith thing.
Yeah.
Now, for me, and saying everything is different for you. So me growing up, so Saved by the Bell and Fresh Prince was secondary school. When I went to secondary school, I was baffed. I was like, hey, like it is in the damn TV show.
Hey. I tried to get a locker.
Yeah.
I wanted a locker. I thought I was going to talk to a girl at a locker. Like, So what time you going to lunch? You get me? It weren't like that. Like, well, give me my books. It weren't like that. The lockers were dead.
Yeah.
No buff things had no lockers. It was the boffins that had the lockers, the nerds.
Yeah.
You think you're going to see sexy Lisa. Was it Lisa in Who's it Saved by the Bell?
Yeah,
That
Lisa,
black
Lisa,
thing.
Lisa, yeah.
Everyone wanted a Lisa. Everyone thought, yo, we're gonna get a Lisa and all that stuff. But
The girls with the girls. We had the girls with the gel on the face, fam. That's the
yeah. And by the end of the day, that shit's dried up. You
Oh,
can start
fam,
to
the
see
flakes,
the flakes coming out. Like,
But it's like crusty lips, but on the head.
yeah. That was before Edge Control and all those enhanced fucking ointments to put on your hair and shit. Yeah, man. But
In
yeah.
the early days.
And some of the girls' was hair, no disrespect, it was too thick for that type of gel.
Yeah.
You get me? So, you know, they were they were using Let's Jam.
Yeah.
Get me? I used to put it in my hair too. I wanted waves. I mean, I got them, you know, naturally. But
Yeah.
I wanted like the S-curl, like, you know, the Jerry curl
I
sort
went
of
for
thing.
come on, you.
Yeah. I went to my brethren's house after school and he put the S-curl in my hair. You get me? And then, I went home and my mum cussed my blood clot. Like, what the fuck you doing? Blah, 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 blah. That shit, man. So close.
Yeah.
So close. Yeah. Tristan, man. Shit. Yeah, Tristan.
Shout out Tristan.
Yeah.
So you're speaking like you went Elwood.
Yeah.
Now we had a little back and forth the other day because obviously I'm a Winchmore warrior, old school.
Yeah.
So what happened, man? You lot went from Elwood to I don't know what's going on now.
All right, cool. So I drove past Elwood the other day and I see the blazer. I said, oh, what's that? I see an A with like I saw a rainbow that's in the shape of an A. You know, a rainbow's usually like an oval thing.
Yeah, but
this is like zoom, zoom. I thought, what's all that about? I mean, why? But the hour that I know was just an A. You get me, an A and a badge. So I'm thinking, okay, so you know, I mean, nowadays you cross the road and you see a rainbow. You get me?
Yeah.
So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to get this money.
We're gonna leave that there. I was just trying
So, you know, I just thought, wow, it's a big change, isn't it?
yeah. Like, I was when I saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
that couldn't have been. And I saw a message and just said, it's a good thing we went to school when we did, and not now.
Do you know what I said as well? I said to the guy, I said to her brother, I said, what? Oh, you got rainbow on your finger? He was like, yeah. He had to say, yeah, well, what do you want me to do, nigga? My mum sent me to school. He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, shit, man, fucking hell. But as well, I mean, we grew up watching the Rainbow Club. Yeah?
Excellent. What's
Zippy.
that called? Yeah, Rainbow.
Yeah? Before that was identified
when-
as any
when they took it as-
LGBT or whatever like that.
There was money at the end of the rainbow when we were youths.
Yeah, youths.
Yeah.
And then Fred Hampton, one of the Black Panther Party brothers, was part of a rainbow coalition where all different colours will come together to fight against the system that's oppressing blacks.
Okay, I think, yeah.
So then, I mean, now they've transformed it into something different, and so it represents something different. So when I saw it, I just thought, okay. But then I thought, right, if the school is diverse, yeah, as it is, why don't we change that to some Jamaican colours then? You know, why don't we change it to some Ashanti print colours or something like that? Let's every year change it.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you want to get views? You want to start talking about this shit?
Yeah. You out here trying to get this money.
You want to get your shit shut down, man? You know, the mafia.
Yeah. So you come to London,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go. We're gonna go to this.
Mm-hmm.
Now the area you moved into. So obviously, I had my brethren from my school who lived where you lived.
Yeah.
So, like, did you not ever have an inkling that it was special? Because you lot put it on the map.
Oh, that part of the area.
Yeah, I did. Obviously, the area is known, but that part of the area,
that Pacific part.
Yeah, that because look how much talent and stuff has come from there, and that's a small. That's maybe one or two, maybe even one.
Yeah.
But the amount of you lot, like.
Yeah. There's another place like that somewhere where there was like Bear Man coming out of it. Queensbridge in America, isn't it? So you think of Queensbridge, but they're just endless. It's not like Jay-Z's Marcy's got buried out. It's not like many people's blocks have got. You get me? But yeah, man, Meridian. Did you know?
Yeah, shout out Meridian because
the one thing that we had was that it's like we started jungle. If we was the jungle era, we never knew we were starting grime. We was making a different sound because we never had the equipment that they had. Yeah. So our sounds were DJ. What's that? Music 2000.
Mario Paint.
So we didn't want those sounds. We wanted the sounds Wookie was using.
Yeah.
But this is all we had to hand. So we birthed a new sound through not having the equipment that the big man them had.
Working with
Yeah. So then it became a thing, and then it became a thing to be making those sort of tunes. You get me? And then like, you know, experimenting with different sounds. If you listen back to it now, it's like, rah, what is this that I'm really making? But you can see that it was the start of something that was gonna be what is
remember
today.
them
You
days.
get me?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But I knew that, man. I knew because I went Birmingham, and when I was in Birmingham, like, these man didn't believe that I knew certain people that were in the music. They just be like, you don't know that guy. I'm like, yo, blood. I see this guy at the time. He's no one in London.
It's normal.
You know?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I see Wiley. I see Bucket take Wiley's records at fucking Club Z on 4th Street. This guy is shit.
Yeah.
That's Wiley. You're getting him hyper. I was like, oh, cool, shit, fucking hell. Like, you travel 100 miles up the road, you're a superstar. I thought, oh, okay. So that's when I don't think my peers in Meridian knew that as much as I did. You get me?
Because
I was going up and top and all that stuff there. So I could see that it was bigger than what it was.
Yeah.
You get me? Because people knew these people, and then that tune, doom, the gunshot rhythm got big, yeah. And then it was like, that was in Birmingham, and everyone listening to it, I'm thinking, yo, blood, I know the guy who made this. I'm going back to London. Fuck y'all niggas, man. I need to go get big. You get me? And then that's what
now
happened.
you knew because
yeah, I could see it.
You could, yeah.
And I was telling people, I'm from a crew called Meridian. You know, we're doing this, we're doing that, blah 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 blah. And whatever, man, go away, man. You know, shit. Because I weren't no top MC in Birmingham. There was a top MC in Birmingham, Brasco. I used to go to all of the under 16 raves. This guy was the fucking guy. You get me?
He was just that guy.
He was the guy, man. All the bitches wanted him. He was the guy at the red Averex. Everyone wanted to be like Brasco, man. You know, you go there, you study this guy. Shit, man, I gotta be as good as this. I'm never gonna be as good as this guy. Shit. You know, it's fucked, man. You know, my brethren used to do dances, Butcher. So Jemiah Dennis, yeah. So he would do these under 16 raves because his parents, his brothers, and his whole family were putting on shows. So I guess he was trying to aspire to be like
it was in his blood, kind of. Like,
in his bloodline, yeah. So he would have all the links. He would borrow his brother's links and all that. So he would put on his under 16 raves. Yeah, man. Proper guy. And then he's got a food shop now called Dennis Family or something. It's in Birmingham. I big him up still. Yeah. I'm supposed to be going to the open. I think I might have missed it. I don't know, but yeah. So and then Brasco would be there. There's another guy called MC Doctor. And he was hard. This is not the Doctor the Yard one in London, but these are the guys that made me think, rah. Because everyone in Birmingham thought they were hard. So I was just like, okay. So naturally, you're influenced by your peers, so you think that these guys are hard still.
Yeah.
So when I come down to London, it's like, shit, I've got to learn how to write again because it's a different style in London to Birmingham.
Yeah.
So I borrowed from my influences in Birmingham and I made something. So that's how the sounded a bit. So if I'm rapping like that, my peers are going to rap like that, and then we're going to borrow off one another. So this up north sound came into Meridian. So really and truly, a lot of up north is the fact because it was the bass man. A lot of man never rapped. Skepta didn't even rap. He was just DJing. So
come on, we know.
So,
I remember.
Yeah. So it was Jamie that was Jamie was writing bars.
Yeah.
And Dan weren't even really like that.
Dan, sorry to interrupt. Because obviously this is both, we know this history. I don't know if you ever came to my dance. I've done a dance in Southgate. I thought, because you know...
Sex in the Castle, in that same venue, or Sex in the Castle?
Yeah, that was the one before that. But,
okay. Sex in the Castle, come on, fam. Come on! Shit, man. You really thought you was going to get Sex in the Castle, man. But you didn't.
It wasn't even the castle.
Yeah, it wasn't even the fucking castle, man. It's fucking old-ass pub.
Skeppy come to me, he's like, yeah, we got a crew, and it's me, and it was him and H.
Yeah.
So it was H, Jamie, and Skeppy was DJing.
Yeah.
And they come and then like, obviously I knew the man, I know all you man them, like, so we had to dance in Southgate. And then H touched the mic, yeah? And the man them went mad. And even I was like, raw, these lot have got powers. I did not realise the powers, fam. I didn't realise, and that was in the early days.
Yeah.
So how did you look like? So Meridian said to me, was that everyone? Was that the whole collective? Was that everyone? If you was from Meridian and was you part of it automatically?
Automatically. If you had a bar, you could just join. But there was another crew called Love or Hate crew, which was Law and Albert, and they had a couple of little...
They had a little thing?
Yeah, they had a little thing called LOH. Okay. Love or Hate, yeah. They could have been in Meridian, but it was a thing where they probably was already established. I don't think they went to school within the Enfield borough.
Yeah.
So that might have slightly changed who you see after school, you know.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So their thing was more like to the left. Our thing was more to the right, towards Edmonton and all of that.
Yeah.
But we're all on the border. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. So they would bring people round from Scotland Green and all those parts of Tottenham, and it was hostilities because, you know, niggas are riding for that older people's beefs. Stupidity.
Yeah.
But not me, because I'm from Birmingham, and I was already like, hey, what's going on? Happy-go-lucky. Like,
Yeah.
And we all friends, like, you get me? But obviously it weren't that, you get me?
Yeah.
But figured, but I was never riding for Edmonton, or ever riding for Tottenham, or ever riding for Wood Green. I was just happy to be with everyone's friend, you get me?
See, when you say that, it's like people have to understand. It's not that you just... It's because you was cool. I haven't got a problem with you, so why am I going to have a problem with you?
Exactly. I think a lot of people just wanted to be part of something. So they made fake problems to the point where they got a real one. You know what I'm saying? And they stumbled across a real problem.
You faked it so much that it became real. Because
it became real, yeah. I mean, I've had discrepancies with Tottenham people, but never did I go against Tottenham for one person in Tottenham disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Same with Edmonton. I never went against the whole of Edmonton. Same with Wood Green. I never said fuck all Wood Green niggas because that one Wood Green nigga pissed me off. Neither Tottenham or Edmonton. Neither Birmingham, neither Handsworth, neither fucking Moss Side or Rusholme. Like, it was never ever a thing. And I think, you know, that's just the weak way to do things. Like, people get hit up by a Tottenham nigger and then go Tottenham. And any Tottenham nigga you see on the road, they're going to get it. You get me? And I just think that's weak, man.
So is that how you feel? Is that how you've been able to maneuver? Because it's sticky, because you understand what I mean? Because if you're here, well, you can't be over here. Or you can't be over
but
and man, I like that.
To this day, I got caught up in something on West Green Road and some guys asking me where I'm from.
Oh my
nigga done a 10 or whatever like that. He came out and he never got the memo, you know what I'm saying, that times have changed. So I was like to him, bruv, big man, how old are you? He says, 37, 36. I says, we're the same age. How are you even doing this?
How are you even,
To the point where the youths came over that are on that shit and they were like, what's going on? Yo, this is Pabs, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're the youth man are coming. I'm trying to say to the brother, like, yo, bro, this is embarrassing and ridiculous. You really want to do this? You get me? Like, cut a long story short, couple weeks later, cut a long story short, like 6 months later, when I did see a guy again, how you doing, bro? Let's talk. I just felt like we could have done that then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pathetic and it's stupid, man. You know what I mean?
But you know what? And I'm going to say, I don't know him, but I'm going to give him the benefit of that he done a 10 stretch. And he was on pause. Mentally. So he's come out and he's gone back to where he was there because...
That's probably that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So his brain is on pause.
It's not how it was. Yeah,
It's
bro.
not how it was, man.
Yeah.
It's not that. Like, come on, man. We should be congratulating each other that we made it through. You get me? And then we saw sense. You get me? So if I had not been on that, if I was on the same tariff he was, we would have got it cracking. You get me? But the thing is that it was stupid, man. It was just dumb. But so to this, I say that to say this is that that shit is still very much about today. It's just whether you're above it or not. If I didn't take my approach, I could have said, all right, cool, let's do this. You get me? But yeah, man, it was just like, it's like I see the 3 months ahead. I just know, I bang you over, it's a thing where now it's 1-0 to me, you got to come catch me now. And then after, I'm going to catch you, and then tit for tat. And it's just like...
And then who else is going to end up getting involved and getting...
Yeah, man, my kids are 10 years old, man. They're 11 they're 11 in January. Like, I'm preparing for them. I'm trying to buy them 2 A1s when they leave school. You get me? I'm trying to prepare for that.
By the way, they're twins.
Twins, you get me?
Same time.
Get matching A1.
Same time.
I've already committed to telling them, you're going to get the A1. So whatever the shape it is when it comes out, you're going to get that. You get me? So I'm not even on like all of this like thing like that. It's just past me now. You get me?
But I think that comes a lot from like your growth, like yourself. So that's something as a come, because I feel like when we were younger, you know, someone was screwing us.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, hold on. So what? Well, you think I'm gonna eat it?
Yeah.
It doesn't. And now I'm like, it doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, we actually.
You're not gonna test me, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can do what you're looking for over there. You're not gonna get my phone number, so you can stare at me all you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this flirting, who's gonna
But it's crazy. A man would stare at you, and it's like, where's this coming from? Like, it's like, oh look. Nowadays, I would be like, you cool? Yeah. Sometimes that's all they want. They want a greeting. Like, yo, man, shit, nigga. All right, cool.
Acknowledgement, it's mad.
They want acknowledgement. Like, yo, all the man cool? Yeah. Like, alright, cool. Sometimes as well, they've got so much like threats coming through whatever they've done. Like they're thinking that I might be that threat. They're thinking that I might be on whatever, like to the person that they've got in their they've got an image in their head.
Yeah.
You get me? I remind them of the person that they had beef with, or I've got that face that this looks whatever. I don't know. But then man, it's pathetic. But you know, we move, man. You get me, bro? We move.
Right. 2 secs. I want to know what's going on with this aircon.
Yeah, my man's sweating in this motherfucker.
I don't know what.
Getting patches, man.
Didn't turn it on. I'm gonna say it remind myself of something on the video. Yeah, just because man went Brit school, he went dealing with man right. Yeah, now the aircon's on.
Shit.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to Midian, but I want you to break down because Bloodline.
Yeah.
It seems like it's just a name of a crew, but please explain to the people what Bloodline is.
Well, all right, cool. So we would call B Unit.
B Unit, yeah?
Yeah, B Unit, like G Unit, yeah?
See, I didn't know you was called B Unit.
Yeah, the blood unit, you get me?
Yeah.
Someone, Yemi, you know Yemi? So, Yemi was like the area bully, yeah?
Yeah.
He was like running things around Meridian, yeah? So he was like, yo, hey, you go to the B, you go to the shop. Yeah, Yemi, you're hearing this right now. This is how you do sound, nigga. Yeah. Them days over, motherfucker. You just kick your ass.
You know, yeah.
But it's all love to Yemi, though. But
Yemi
he
was kind of wham when we was young.
He was wham.
Yeah, when we was young.
African brother.
He's older than us.
That's the thing with these African brothers
You
back
never
then.
knew.
We never knew their age. Oliver Twist is the same one, like, you know what I'm saying? Oliver, don't know man's age to this day. Man's got fake name.
When I look at him sometimes, you're a big man, you're a grown man, you looking like this.
This nigga was older than he was, bro. It makes sense now, you get me? And
Shout
then
out
so,
Yemi,
shout out Yemi, man. It's all love, man. And then, so boom, he would come round, he had traps and big arms and shit like that. And then one time, it's like, finally, standing up to this nigga. You get me? Like, no, Yemi. No, my mom said my mom said no.
I got 20p, but it's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine.
I learned. Man's a young boy. Man's like, man's very young at this time anyway. I don't even think I've left for Birmingham yet or whatever.
Okay, so
I'm back and forth. Because even though I was in Birmingham, my mum still lived in London, so
you still done the
6-week holidays, I'm still in London, you get me?
Yeah.
And if there was any like Easter break, I'm in London, you get me? So boom. And Birmingham is a week off, week on. So, I mean, not week off, week on. Birmingham's school holidays is different to the London ones.
It's a week out.
Yeah, week out.
Yeah.
So, well, dude, I still have my Outward uniform. I'll come into Outward, my uniform, man. And they'll be like, oh, Andre, you're back.
Yeah, come on.
And then the teacher would see me like, what you doing there? But it was sick. That's the maddest thing. I was able to come back into my old school, my uniform. Walk in. It was crazy, when I think about it. So, not many men done that thing still, you know. So, Yemi was the guy. Man stood up to Yemi, and then he was like, I realised that he posed no threat. It was just words. You get me? He's like, oh, you might think you're G Unit. I'm gonna call you my B Unit. And then that was from there. It was just B Unit. I was like, oh shit, man, this nigga ain't even a threat. It's like it was an illusion in your head. You get me? Not to say that he didn't do his thing,
because Yemi could do his thing, but
I'd say he couldn't.
But when it's the dog thing. Man don't know, man's growling.
Yeah, dumping over to frighten.
Yes,
that's
there you go.
Yeah. Dumping over to frighten, and then that's all it was. Yeah. And once I clocked that was how the whole world was. You get me? Yemi was just one person, and Tottenham High Road, it was the same. I just applied the same thing. You get me? Bare Yemis. You get me? So from that, he said, "Oh, you man a B Unit. You man think you're hard. B Unit. You get me?" I was like, "Yeah, that's how we talk." You get me? I like that, man. B Unit. He goes, so everybody came around and goes, "Oh, look, the B Unit boys around. B Unit." That's me, Bossy, and H. Yeah. And Prez. Yeah. We were B Unit. I think Prez was still in Manny this time, so it was just us three, yeah. And then, man. So, and then it was like B Unit, G Unit. Start our own thing. It says Bloodline. You get me? At first, it sounded so dead. It's like, oh, Bloodline. Fucking hell. It's a bit dry. Bloodline, but DMX had the name Bloodline, and then Bloodline Records, RIP DMX. Yeah, alright. So I always knew, as long as you stay consistent, you win the name. You get me? That's America. This is England. Let's just stay consistent. We will own the Bloodline name. RIP to DMX, but we're gonna own it. Yeah. And that's basically what happened. We were so prolific with this Bloodline thing. Yeah. You don't think of DMX when you think of Bloodline. You think of Bloodline. And he's a super platinum selling artist that had a label called Bloodline Records. Yeah. Don't even come into people's heads, you get me? Yeah. So we obviously won the Bloodline title. through consistently using it. Get me? Never did I ever meet DMX and say, yeah, I got Bloodline. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, in my own head. And then, then we became the Bloodline crew. And then from that, we just tried to like... from that, we was being at Bloodline, but we was still Meridian. So we was the Bloodline section of Meridian.
Yeah, so that's what I knew you started.
There was no BBK at this point.
No, there was.
It was just like we was the Bloodline, the B unit section of... We're the family members of Meridian.
Yeah, but
you get me?
Explain to people, it's actual family.
Yeah, mums are sisters. So me and Bossy's mum are sisters. H and Prez, we share the same mum and dad.
Yeah.
And then that's Bloodline for you. You get me? Like, and
so it was real, like when, because you got your I got people that'll say that with my brother, that's my blood. But you lot, when you lot said it, it was for real. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So we was the BL family basically. So then we creatively split up, and then we went ham with the Bloodline team because there was times like we could say anything we want now. We don't have to worry about compromising the next man's image. Like we're just gonna go full blown with the NWA Eazy-E shit now. You get me?
And you lot did.
Yeah.
And it was mad. And this was pre-Instagram, all these things. So it was maybe the DVD, but you man were really out here with Bloodline.
Yeah. Really, man was documenting what was going on within our circumference. You get me?
So sorry, before we go any further, I need to tell a personal story.
Oh yeah?
So this is about the man then. And I need to state, because we're on the internet, it's alleged. Yes, allegedly. Anything I say is alleged. Yeah? So I've gone through a situation where it was drought season. There's no food. To the point where I'm struggling. Get a phone call. Yo, some youths got food. I can't. Laggis. Zeki and they got food. Yeah, cool. Phoning. Yeah, I got a half for you. Boom, link me on Palmer's Green High Road. Yeah. I'm on my pushback. I'm like, fucking hell. I ain't had a draw in a couple of days. I don't know if I'm going to shut this half. Might keep it for myself. Yeah. So I'm happy. So I've got to Palmer's Green High Road. As shotters, especially we shotters are late. Yeah. So anyway, I'm there waiting. I was opposite the KFC. Yeah. So there was like a little ice cream shop. So I was there outside. I've seen my man pull up on his bike. I'm smiling. I start walking towards him. I see a man flip his bike and start dusting. So I'm like, the ass is wrong with this street. I'm walking towards him. What do I see? You and Dan run past me. You're like, walk on, Wez. I'm like, walk on. And you Dan ran that way. I'm like, what's going on here? Anyway, allegedly I saw you, man. It might have been you. I'm not too sure. It's all right.
I got a lookalike in it.
Yeah. So I've now jumped in my car, bust the corner. I've now come round the corner. I've seen a man's bike there. I seen a man on the floor there. I see a man never outside of it, and I see him running. Yeah. Now, to me, it was funny because allegedly, sorry, I have to put that allegedly. I've never seen the man them in that situation. Yeah. So I've been about, but I've never really seen nothing get cracking. Yeah. But after that, I knew, okay, it's not a game. Yeah. If you don't do the right thing, there's consequences. Yeah. And it was simple as that. Yeah. Because I knew at the time the man that was in the right, because I knew those characters and what they was about.
I can't remember what he done, but I think he I can't remember what it was. Yeah, but I think he he didn't do nothing to man per se. I think he thought he was better than he was at the time. Yeah. What it was, man. So and then I was just waiting to see him or whatever like that, and I think I saw him or whatever like that. I thought, I spanned the car.
Yeah, it was literally on site.
I think back then there was a lot of on site shit, man. You get me?
But see, this is the difference between us and this internet generation.
Yeah.
But if you said something, you had to stand by it.
Had to go through it. You get me?
But if you say something, when you see a man, it's that. It has to be that. There's no other option.
Yeah. But I didn't have no knife on me. I didn't have a crowbar on me.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw some digs in the nigga's face.
No, it was old school.
It was old school. Like,
it was a lesson. The man had to
I got a fucking spanner in my car. I got a string that changes the wheel. Yeah. I can coof. Yeah. I didn't pick none of that stuff off. I just, for whatever it was, like you pose threat to someone within my circumference, and then you're talking how you're talking, and then but man will see you. I'm from like, all right, cool, I'll see you, because there weren't no Instagram to be chatting shit. Watch what I see, man. You just had to say something and then follow it through.
Yeah,
you get me. Otherwise, you know, your whole shit just don't make sense. If you say your food's leg, no one's ever gonna believe you because your word ain't worth shit. Back then, it wasn't a blue tick that made you verified. It was you being verified.
You had to be you.
You had to have the blue tick like shining on you. You get me, like so. Yeah, man, that's what it was. But pick up them man there. You get me. Long time stuff.
Listen, they're part of the story. You get what I'm saying?
They're part of my come up. But yeah, but they were. You know the funniest thing is. If I see it now, I'm going to get you a drink, man, because it's not even that deep. You get me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I spank your ass. but we're good, man. We're good, man. Yeah, man, you got a line, man. I say it got sometimes, man, you know?
So, what I want to know is, now, you were surrounded. Yeah? Because, sorry, before I go on, let me just say again, Bloodline, you are part of a royal family. You see, like when they went to Wakanda, they had different...
Yeah.
You see the Bloodline?
Yeah.
It's part of the history. That's part of a royal family.
Yeah.
What I want to know is how you was around all of this grime and you was a rapper. Because you was a brother.
I was a rapper.
You was a rapper,
then,
brother.
Yeah.
You was a listen. Before rap was popular.
Yeah.
Man, them knew about rap. You got the Biggies and Tupac and the DMX. We knew about G. We knew about. But what I'm saying over here, man weren't rapping.
Yeah, man weren't rapping.
But you was rapping, bro.
South niggas were doing the rap.
Yeah,
you get
but
me?
South niggas were doing the American rap.
Yeah, 100%. They were.
It's not there. I don't want to. It's not like it's. It's not digs, but.
I mean, it is what it is, Wes. They were rapping in the people that we're talking about. The Judge of Souls was rapping in an American accent.
Yeah,
he's from Birmingham, like me. I mean, I'm from Birmingham. I never came to here and spoke with an American accent, but they came up in a different era where, if you spoke to English, maybe
man not even trying to listen to you.
Sorry. What it was, their era, there was no market for UK rap whatsoever, so you had to sell it in America.
Yeah. So if it didn't sound that,
if it didn't sound like something that could blend in, but that they compromised their uniqueness by doing that. You get me? But if they never done that, we wouldn't. I mean, not to say we wouldn't,
but as a whole.
Yeah, because we knew that this guy was English, but his accent was American. That didn't sit well with us. So when we were putting pen to paper, we were doing it our way. You get me? And then so we just scrapped that and just started spraying in our UK accent. You get me? To the point where I wanted to stress the Cockney. I was so trying to not sound American because listening to American rap, you might even. Your last word might end English, but you might start it like, and you know what I mean? I come through the scene. You get me? So because you're flowing with it. So I was just full blown, like, you know.
This is fucking England.
Yeah, this is England. Like, the bar goes, I stay doggy in a gash. I got paper in the pocket, Pabs. I stay doggy in a gash. And I'm wondering who that. I would always talk like that.
Because that's
authentic. I would talk like
us.
I would talk like North London accent. You get me on my raps. You get me. I'm not even trying to be a North man that sounds South.
No.
I'm not trying to talk like man's from Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham, man. Let Giggs have his pet nam.
Yeah.
Niggas, stop it, niggas.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
That's his nam.
That's his nam. You get me?
Yeah.
Vietnam, pet nam. Like,
that's it.
Top nam. It just didn't have the same ring to it for me. You get me? Niggas probably still saying that now, but for me, I was never from Tottenham. I was from Tottenham.
Yeah.
You get me?
Because that was your
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem. It's like, come on, lads. It's pathetic.
So was you ever MC? Yeah, honestly,
I did do a couple MC bars.
What's your name?
But Dapper Dre.
Dapper Dre.
Yeah, I had a bar.
I always wondered.
Yeah, I had a bar, man. You put about the dig it down powder, watch my gun go spatter all over your face, the board of the plaster. When it comes to the galley on the main tractor. I can't remember, but that was it. When it comes to the galley on the main tractor, from the hills in the valleys of Transylvania. You know, that's with the bar, but if you listen to it, that's very Birmingham influence. Open the mic, the dig it down powder, watch my gun go spatter all over your face, the board of the plaster. From the hills in the valleys of Transylvania, biting off necks like I'm Dracula. Stuff like that. That was the flow back then. But, you know, I sprayed it and the response weren't the same as "Suck your mom." Big H 144 flash the flasher on the bust the flasher on the 144.
Yeah.
Can't tell me that I'm raw. Big H had some fucking shit that just make you like crawl up in the ball like.
Okay.
Yo, you got the mic like, nah, it's cool, man. You do that. Shit, man. H is getting all the fucking. Hey man,
you know in the grand scene the wheel, yeah.
We don't get wheels like. Deflated me that. Maybe I should just stick to these raps, man. And that's what I done. I just perfected my craft as a rap. So when it was time to do a rap tune, I knew that I was gonna outshine them, man. You get me?
Yeah, that was your lane. That was your lane. Like, yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was. But yeah. So the music. So, but I just knew that just stay amongst it, and just still write the rhymes. You get me? I'm gonna be here with these man anyway. You get me? I'm gonna be the Freaky Zeke of the Dipset if that's the case. If it's grime. But when we come to the rap, yeah, boom. So I was still making rap tunes or whatever like that. But yeah, man was in the collective Meridian that was dominantly grime. So yeah, it was a struggle to get noticed. That's why when they go on radio, you don't really hear me on the sets. They'll be like, yo, big up Pablo. You just feel like, who's this Pablo guy? It was a mysterious.
Yeah, there was a mystique about it. Yeah. Because Pablo, and the thing is, it's family, so your name was mentioned.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, big up Pablo. Yeah. Behind the scenes, doing his thing. Yeah. But I was like, I was promoting these men on the streets. You get me?
Of course.
So I'm like, yo, man, these are the guys, man. So I'm the real nigga on the street, per se, if that's what you want to call it, or whatever they call these people that are on the roads that are actually authentic. I was one of those guys, and so I would promote these, man, to the real people in the real circles.
Yeah.
Me?
When I'm in the
these man ain't ain't no F Club 7 shit, nigga. This is my niggas, man. Listen to this, boom. Oh, yeah, these men are hard. But what we spoke about was crud, like we was talking about shotting and all that. Very cruddy, and the people on the other side, like the God R.I.P. Stormin and all that man there, they were talking about linking girls and all of that stuff there. Which was cool, you get me? But we was talking about stuff that was banned from TV. We can't play that on radio.
Yeah.
We didn't care, we still made it. But now, you listen to what's coming out now, it is the crud.
Yeah.
They've normalised the crud now. Yeah. The trauma, basically, on paper and speaking. But that's what we was talking, you get me? Early.
I'm not gonna lie, as I'm speaking, I'm vexed. I never got one of them Bloodline Woody hats.
Don't worry, man.
That was a statement.
Yeah. Oh, man, Baby, the
because
Woody hats...
it was... Bruv.
Yeah.
It was a yo.
Yeah. It's a thing, yeah.
So how did you look? Because you know what
Well, that had nothing to do with anyone from Bloodline. That was solely me.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Bloodline being the label. Yeah. So when you say you lot, God bless to my peers, Boss Man, H, Major, and Press T.
Yeah.
But that was my thing.
You believe in it? You believe in it?
I mean, I got the logo made. A guy from your school called Amit.
I shout out to Amit.
Amit.
Amzi.
Yeah. So Amzi, I think he went to my primary school, Wilbury, But I know he went Winnie. So
that was my little. You know what? Yeah, he was a quiet you, but that was my dog. Like, no one couldn't touch him at my school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The guy Amzi just had he lives in Ireland.
Come on. Come on, Amzi.
So Amzi, man. So so Amzi designed the Bloodline logo because. He knows how to use the software.
Yeah. He was on that from early.
I'm scribbling the idea of what I want it to be, and then Amzi brought it to life, basically. You get me? Yeah. And to this day, that's what I've always done. I've got an idea of what I want my artwork to be. I'll do a scribble, and then whoever knows how to use the software
this is what I want.
Yeah, so all of my CD covers I designed, scribbled, and then I got someone that's professional to bring it to life.
Thing. Yeah.
Because I used to do art in school. But because I was troubled in school and I moved around, I lost interest in the whole...
following through with it.
Get me? So I wish I could use the equipment and all that and the software, but I'm fucking... I don't know. I've got these creative, talented people around me that can bring it to life. You get me? So yeah, we done the Bloodline logo, and I thought, wow, this logo's cold, man. This would look good on clothing. You get me? Like, scrap music and just do clothes with this logo. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was hard. The crest, the cross. Yeah,
I was a heavy Dipset fan, so I needed a bird with an eagle like them niggas there. Like I needed something like that. You get me? And then we had a logo, and I read about logos. Logos, symbols are deeper than words because they're universal. They're every language. So if you use a logo, you get me? So the thing was deeper than it was. It was deeper than that's why it lasted so long, because and to this day I can still come out with it.
Yeah.
And it's like the Batman symbol. You see that in the sky, it represents something.
You don't have to say Batman. Don't have
Get
to,
me?
Don't have to, it gives it story.
Yeah, you could be speaking Chinese, you'd be like, Batman!
Yeah.
You get me? Because whatever language, it just becomes universal.
You know that's Batman.
Yeah, so that's what I thought with Bloodline, and I'm deep with the Illuminati secrets and shit like that. I was reading those books, conspiracy theory books from early, Skull and Bone Cross. Even if you look at the ambulance, the back of an ambulance, it's a snake swiveled around. You look at the back of the ambulance, every ambulance you'll see, it's like a symbol of health or something. It's a sword with a snake going around it.
Okay.
You may have never have noticed this.
Yeah.
But every ambulance, American, English, whatever, they've got this snake with the swivel. And there's some deep meaning to that. So like all of these symbols, like they're deep meaning. So if you're up to the time with all that shit, I can just have a ring with a symbol on it.
Yeah.
I don't even have to speak, but you know I'm down for you. You get me? And that's how I wanted the Bloodline thing to be. Like,
Okay,
so if you've got a Bloodline hat on, yo, you're already through the Illuminati, you're already through the secret society, Bloodline, and whatever it is. You're already true, you get me? You're a part of it. And it had powers. So if we got beef with anyone, and you see someone with a Bloodline t-shirt in the crowd, it's going to throw your bar off. You know, what, the niggas here?
Yeah. Man's got reps. Yeah.
You get me? So it's like,
I understand.
So so it was more about like a mystical thing with the logo.
Okay,
but yeah, the hats itself cost like £2 to print and everything like that. The hats were like £2. The print was like 57p or something like that. And then so I had like I sold them for like £5. So I was making like £3.50 profit. I sold. It was winter time as well. Yeah?
Yes, bro.
So niggas needed hats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like selling gloves in fucking in Iceland. You get me?
Yeah.
It was fucking PayPal, bruv. I had so much orders I couldn't even send them out, man. I still owe people money now. You get me? Like real talk.
Your hat's coming. Your hat's coming.
Your hat's coming, baby. I got you. I said, yo, hit me up, man, on IG, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't call the police. But yeah, so, bruv, I'm looking at my PayPal. I'm seeing like 5 bags. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You never.
I mean, I see 5 bags, but not electronically.
No.
At that stage.
Did you imagine that from hats though? We're not talking about 5 bags. That's like I know, man.
Nah, I didn't fucking.
From the hats. So when you done it,
I was gonna sell 10 hats, man.
Serious, yeah.
I actually printed 10 hats.
Yeah.
And then the demand was so high, I went back to the spot. I was like, yo, I need more. I need the grey one, I need the blue one, I need the black one. Yo, these hats are selling, you get me? And then I started doing videos with the hats in there, and I saw that every time I done a video, the hats would sell. So, boy, it was a no-brainer to me. Let's just start cussing. Then we had the Wiley beef. Shit. That made the hats go through the roof. So, man, I'm thinking, why is Pabs cussing Wiley for? It's nigga, because I'm selling hats, nigga.
It works.
And the hats, it works for me. And it, you know what I mean? I was tapping my back pocket like the Asda rollback advert, like, dun. You get me? That's what it was. So, yeah, it was working. And I thought, wow, this game is actually morphing into something. You don't actually have to sign to no one. You don't have to kiss no one's ass. You just have to believe in your thing and then have a product. Even if you have 10, even if you have only 10 customers, 10 people will buy 10 hats. Then come out with a blue one. Then they're going to buy the blue one. They've already got the grey one. Then come out with a black one. They're gonna come out with a t-shirt. These are your 10 shots. These 10 shots are going to bring you 10 shots. And them 10 shots are going to bring you 10 shots. But you cater to the little audience you got. Even if it's 5 people. Pattern them. So like this podcast, what's it called, Wez?
Oh, Wez's World.
Wez's World. Yeah. Wez's World t-shirts. 2 men are going to buy that. Then 2 men are going to see Wez's World t-shirts out there. Go back home, turn on the internet and see Wez World. You know what? I'm going to buy one of those. Boom, 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 buy it, boom, boom, buy it, boom, buy it. I mean, before you know it, you got your own little congregation of people that are buying your thing.
Who believe in
believe in your thing.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with the Bloodline, and then it was like, it was growing. And then, true story, before Boy Better Know were making t-shirts, I made the first Boy Better Know t-shirt. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had the picture of the Meridian picture of all of us. Yeah. And then I had the Boy Better Know phrase on it, and then I put it on a t-shirt. And then Jamie saw it, and I guess he started to do the Boy Better Know things. But I never done it to sell. I just done it just to wear.
Because it's man them.
Because it's man them. Because at this point here, I didn't know if Boy Better Know weren't Meridian or whatever. It was just a phrase. Jamie was good at doing art, yeah. And he just put Boy Better Know on something.
Yeah.
I didn't know this nigga was got a company's house and registered the company. But to be fair, you can do whatever you want. You get me? Like it's words. It's in a dictionary. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. But and then so when I saw that, I thought, let me do my bloodline thing, y'all. Let me get, because I'm self-sufficient. Yeah. I don't want to take nothing off you, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to beg nothing from you, man. Before music, I was like this. You get me? My mum was. When I never asked my mum to go on a school trip because I just thought that she never had it. So I just didn't bother stress her. Yeah. I was cool with staying in the class. No one could diss me in school. You ain't got on the school trip. You ain't got Chester. You
said what, mother?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Repeat that again.
Yeah. Oh, you won't be going Chester, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke weed outside school anyway. Fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, punks, nerds. You know what I'm saying? That's
I'll make you do some pressure so you come back.
I'm too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was anyway. So, boom. Yeah, man. So the Boy Better Know, the Bloodline t-shirts, man, sold mad amount because there weren't really much people doing t-shirts back then or even merch.
But how was you even doing that? So when I say before the internet, obviously we had internet. We weren't. But what I'm saying is it wasn't like because Insta, where I got this t-shirt on. It's easy.
Yeah.
So how were you still reaching the masses?
What was I doing it on? It was YouTube.
Because it was hard, fam.
It was YouTube, so it was videos and YouTube. That's what it was. It was just like YouTube, Twitter, little things to you shout it out and all that. There was Grime Forum. Grime Daily was fresh, and I remember when it first came out.
It was Grime, not GRM. Yeah, it was Grime Daily.
I emailed some guy, Pierre, at the time, and I was like, my name is Paper Pablo. I'm from a crew called Bloodline. You might not know me, but I'm trying to make it. Yeah. I knew he knew who I was. But it's just being humble.
You come on, being
humble, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, bruv, of course I know who you are, bruv. Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, boom, I knew that, I'll keep these niggas close. You know, be good, you know what I'm saying? You want content? You want views? Come see me. You know, I'm going to cuss every nigga in the game. Come, baby. Boom. And that's what we had. They would always phone me up and say, hey, bro, you got anything? You cussing Wiley? You cussing Boy Better Know? They're never going to admit this shit, but that's how they were. They were equally, they had the popcorn just like everyone else. You get me?
Yeah.
And Skepta blew up and now they want to be Skepta's friend.
Yeah.
But I still love Skepta anyway. But fucking, so that's what it was. So I just clocked the game. But like I said, I'm not fake. I based my whole thing off Dipset. I'm not gonna front and act like, start this all on my own. I saw Cam with the Dipset t-shirts, the Dipset hats. I saw all of that and I based it off of that. So someone now is basing their thing off Bloodline, or someone now is basing their thing off fucking SM1, or basing their thing off them, or basing it. We all base our thing off someone. We all have to look at someone and think, that's who I want to be like. You get me? And I wanted to be like Killer Cam, Dipset, and I just loved how their whole shit was like they've fuck the game, fuck Jay-Z. Love Jay-Z, but I just thought that was quite fierce. No one's ever fucking
Cam said fuck Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z. I'm like, what?
I rate that.
Yeah. And he was signed to him. So he's like, shit, you're going to die, nigga. But you still survived.
He believed in his source.
Yeah, and that's what I thought.
I don't care about all these millions. He believed in his source. He had integrity for his thing.
Yeah, so Wiley was like the Jay-Z of Grime.
Was.
Yeah? So my thing was like, fuck you, Wiley. Like, because he said something my mum to me or something.
Yeah.
So fucking, everyone's like, I should cuss Wiley, you know. I don't see the superpowers in him like everyone did because I see the superpowers in myself. Not to say that he ain't the greatest MC or whatever it is. I just see the superpowers in myself. I could actually feel like I could crush you. I've got to believe in myself before anyone does. You get me? And that's what it was. So, but the woolly hats, the whole merch, that was an early era, but it was all like through watching Americans and Dipset and all of that because there was really no one in the UK doing t-shirts to that degree or woolly hats, you get me? But Jamie had the BBK t-shirts and the tropical fruit and all that stuff.
I remember. I remember.
He had all of those, but around the same time I had the Bloodline t-shirts. Yeah. So, they were pretty big. Boy Better Know were pretty big crossing over. Like, they were on all of the all the big platforms like the Channel U's.
They
had Logan on the payroll. So we had DJ Cameo on the payroll. So it was rivals. DJ Cameo's one extra. Logan was Kiss.
I remember.
You get me? So we had our own little
things. I didn't realise it was
two separate things. And then Cameo got the sack because he was taking too much balloons. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing. You can't say Anderson, and then shit, man, shit. You casting the black woman, you're on your own,
you're
baby
over,
boy.
you're-
You're
yeah,
over, bruv. You're over.
yeah.
So like, I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatever it's worth, but you're still cool, bro. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game goes, man. Shit, you got to survive.
So on that, I was saying, and I was thinking about my approach to it because you're my guy, and I didn't want to come with it like on a disrespect level. But I've always, for the last couple of years, seen you, and I don't want to say, and even saying it feels wrong, but I don't want to say you're the UK Killer Cam.
Yeah.
But you're on the same level, that wave.
You know what? I think I'm better than Cam now. I started off, thinking that Cam was the best, I didn't think Cam was the best. I just think Cam had the same haircut as me. And he's the only guy, everyone had plaits, and I had to find someone that I could identify. And he had the low fade. So I was like, man, that's the guy. He's got a haircut like me. He ain't got dreads, he ain't got plaits. A lot of guys are experimenting. Yeah. And Cam just kept his hair throughout his whole career. He's got an afro now, but throughout his whole career, he's had this fade. He just had the thing, and that was who... And he got signed by Biggie. Biggie was my favourite artist. Yeah. And then, so I thought, boom, all right, cool. So this must be, listen to Cam just through, I was Biggie. Anyone that was off the offspring of Biggie, Mace, Bad Boy, any of them guys. And then I would take up on Cam. Listen to Cam, listen to his SDE album in Manchester. So I'm in Manchester listening to Sports, Drugs and Entertainment. My brethren Marlon gave me Confessions of Fire when I was in Alwood. I thought it was okay. It went out, but it was the videos, the Confession of Fire. You had the blue leather jacket on. Mace had the red one. They're running from police. It was influential to a young boy at that age. You get me? And then Cam came reinventing himself with Dipset. So now this is a guy from my childhood era. Now in my adult era, he came out with an album called "Come Home with Me." This nigga was cussing bitches and had
Coming Home with Me. Yeah, I was like,
I'll be damned if I work for some white cracker. Black bladder, pies of the pack. Feast have it. They glove it. Could it crack a jack? I'm like, shit, man.
Yeah, the album was hard.
It was hard. Shit, man. Nigga brought back the Tupac beat. Doom.
Leave me alone. Let me just live my life.
I thought, yo, this guy's hard. So I was trying to be equally as good as this guy. Now, I know that if I listen to this guy day in, day out, he's going to influence me to sound like him. I was very much aware of that. So my thing was that don't listen to none of these UK guys because you might end up sounding like Wiley. You might end up sounding like Dizzy. You might try and... So this kept me in the UK unique. Although people might say, you're the UK Cam, you sound like Cam. I know that would evolve into something. Now, many people base their thing off Vibes Cartel, and then they evolve. If you listen to Skinny Bang, you can hear a bit of vibes in him. You listen to Popcorn, you hear a bit of vibes in him. Tommy Sparta, you listen to a bit of vibes in him. Like, Scar, what's his name? Intense, you hear a bit of vibes. And they all pay homage to Vibes. All of them will pay homage to Vibes. They say, yo, Vibes, you're my teacher. If it wasn't for you, X, Y, Z. And then so... Cam, Biggie, Tupac, a lot of these guys, at some particular time in my life, they influenced me heavy. Yeah. But then there was one time I listened to Cam, and I thought, wow, you know what? I might be better than Cam now, you know? I think Cam's probably surpassed himself and thought, right, I don't have to prove
cool
nothing
now,
no more.
easy.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to be the mad rapper or the best rapper.
Yeah.
My thing is I'm trying to be better than my idol. You get me? I think rightfully, in my humble opinion, I think that I've got to the point on I'm better than him. I am better than him. You get me? And so I should think. I should never think another man is better than me.
Because of what you're doing.
Yeah, that I'm doing. So I actually think that I'm probably the best rapper in the world. Whether they believe it or not, I've got to believe this shit.
Yes.
Otherwise, I can't come on the tune and do my thing. Imagine me going on a tune and feeling like I'm second best to someone. Already I'm feeling inferior when I'm putting my pen to paper. I'm not going to get the best out of myself.
Yeah, of course, because you're like, wherever he tries to be better, so...
Yeah, so I've got to feel like I'm the baddest, the best, and all that stuff there, so... Yeah, Cam was... When people said, yo, you're like the UK Cam, it was a compliment to me. It was never, ever a diss, because that guy was my idol. I was like, yeah, you think? Oh, shit. Oh, I like Cam for that. Yeah. But then it got to the point where I, heard some Cam things, I thought, I'm quite disappointed with your performance, bro. Like, you're supposed to be the guy. You get me? And then I think... Yeah. I don't think I was disappointed. I just felt I got to the point where I'm now advanced.
So you're expecting?
I'm expecting next level Cam.
And you're not... Yeah.
This Cam's just collecting the check. He's just giving the guy anything now. He's not the same Cam that's got to prove that he's better than Jay-Z. Right. He's the Cam that's just thinking, $20 for that verse, yo. Yeah. All right, cool, boom. So that's what it was. Yeah, I surpassed him. So now I don't even think... There is a similarity between me and him. But whereas before, when I was on my come up, Shit, fucking hell, man. Them man couldn't write. Them man were the best guys in the world to me. You get me? Not even that they were the best lyrically. They were just fly guys with the birds. And they've done their thing, and they were bullying up the game, and it was Harlem, and it was just so cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They had
it was just a cool factor, man.
So one thing I always say about you is you're real. My brother, like, it doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's H, Skeppy, Jay. If you got something to say, you'll tell me. You'll say it. Because you're not going to lie, fam. You're not gonna...
Yeah.
So, how did you ever find that to be like... Because I've realised we got older. A lot of men are sensitive.
Yeah, I noticed that, like... I have to put an LOL at the end of a lot of things. Just so that these niggas don't fucking slit their wrists. You know what I'm saying? So... yeah, I noticed that. And a lot of people... I got embarrassed growing up by my mum. My mum used to embarrass me in public.
Come on.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Come on.
To the point where you got immune to embarrassment. I grew up now, embarrassment, you can't embarrass me. Now.
Yeah.
You can't. So now it's like, I have no shame. You get me? So I would say certain things, and it's like, I ain't got no shame. You get me? Like, I care how I smell, I care how I look, but if you think something of me that I can't change, that's in yeah, I don't care. Like, I have no shame. So it's like it gave me confidence to say it how it is, you get me? Repercussion or no repercussion, you get me? So I think that's probably what it is, and I don't care if I lose a sponsorship deal in the process or an endorsement, because you can't have that hold over me like that. And in the process, I may have missed out on a lot of little things here and there because I'm too outspoken, but there will come a time where that outspokenness will bring me opportunity. So I just prefer that. So like podcasts, for instance, talking the talks, it benefits me to be outspoken in these areas here, but in some like industry areas, it might be like a bit keep that strong because you don't want to shake that person that's connected to you.
And then
vice versa. Yeah, it's a lot of politics, but
with you, because even something I see you even put up the other day, and it was about one of the man then, but it was real what you said, and it was you talking about remixes.
Yeah, Meridian Dan. Yeah, tell you that straight. Yeah. So. Can I use the toilet? Can we pause this or is it possible, yeah?
Yeah, go
We're going to do an edit. This shit just goes true for me, man. Yeah, man, fucking, what was I saying that? 702, that was that. 702.
Yeah, but saying about you being real.
Yeah, so this is the thing, man. I was listening, I've got this old phone that I've got, yeah, so I've got my old iTunes and stuff like that. So every time I put this phone in particular, in my stereo, my old songs come up, you get me? So I've got songs from 2013. German Whip, one of them. So the remix comes up. I think it's techno, like dancey, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this is kind of like, this wasn't really us. You get me?
Yeah.
Like German Whip was a bit gimmicky in a sense where, but I mean, still.
But it appealed to the masses.
It appealed to the masses, yeah. But when we're making dance songs and we don't really care about this, I get it. We're trying to tackle the market or whatever it may be. But that's where we went wrong. That's where he went wrong. You get me? Like, he should have really done some rap remix. You got rappers in your crew. Why are we doing a German rap remix? We slowed it down, chopping, screwing it and doing all of that. You try to appeal to people that don't give a fuck about you, bro. And that's where man went wrong. To this day, you don't really hear from a man. You don't really hear his name ain't really ringing bells since German Whip.
Yeah.
It's because you're trying to, like, please people that don't give a fuck about you.
See, but then does it... Okay, so you're in deeper than me. Yeah. Now, to me, yeah, it's like... So when you're there, you got the tune.
Yeah.
The tune's gone mad. You're doing festivals with the tune. But now we're dealing with different people.
Yeah.
Because when it's just us, man, them doing a tune, it's us, man, them doing a tune. We bought it out, wherever. But now when you're dealing with the upper echelons...
Yeah.
Like...
You're trying to make people react.
You're doing the head turn.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, the best thing someone does is does a fucking hood remix.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best thing. Look at the young boy there. He's got a Smash T on.
Yeah. Done a hood remix.
They do one tune and they do a hood remix straight away.
Yeah.
Boost the views up on that boom boom boom. Tune goes mad.
Straight. You have to remember, there's white people that want to be black, or want to people in the suburbs, that look at black people as cool. Or they look at it
as the pinnacle,
As the pinnacle, I want to be like them.
Yeah.
You're trying to... They're thinking to themselves, they know, they think what's corny when you try to be like them. They're saying that, well, I ain't come to you for that. I can go to fucking Gary Barlow for that.
Yeah.
I don't come to you.
I
go directly to the source.
Yeah, I want the uts. Yeah,
I'm coming to the Jamaican shop, not for fish and chips. I'm coming for fucking rice and peas. So why are you giving me fucking fish and chips for? Dan was giving man fish and chips, and you had a West Indian shop. You're not West Indian, South America.
So you think that was bad advice then?
You know what it is?
To me,
sometimes,
he didn't make the tune. He didn't do the beat. He didn't do the beat.
I think PMR producers or someone on the beat, but ultimately you're the artist. You have the last say. You get me? So your label might advise you to do certain things, and they might even like friggin' make you feel like you're making the worst decision. But if you believe in your thing, once again, you will be the sole force. Look at Kanye. How many times people thought he was crazy? Yeah. But he was the fucking truth. Look at him now. Like, he's looking at everyone that thought they was crazy. They probably lost their jobs.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's like, Dan just needed to believe in his team. But in order to believe in your team, you had to actually be a good person or good rapper. And Dan was always like part-time with it. So he got lucky.
He done it.
Yeah.
The thing about him, and this is my observation of it, he was always man them. So he's always, when I mean he's always man them, it's like me being there in the early days.
Yeah.
And someone give me the mic.
Yeah.
Because I'm Wez.
Yeah, straight.
Wez touch mic.
Yeah, you could have been with it. Yeah, easily. You could have just been like, all right, I'm coming around next week, they want to hear Wez's bar. They want to, you get me? It's easy. That's how it is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because I never felt he was excited for it. Like, do you know what it is? It's like, imagine like, I don't play tennis. No, I don't play golf. Yeah. But we went crazy golf and I'm just hitting holding ones. Yeah. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just
you're like, oh shit.
I don't love it. I haven't studied it. I haven't learned it, but...
Do you want to deal? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
Who's going to turn that down? You get me?
Yeah, if you're going to give it to me.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
But they might have thought that he was the truth.
See, and that's it. But
so the labels and all that, oh my God, you're going to give us 5 more of these German whips. And it weren't the case.
Yeah,
he thought they wanted him.
Yeah, but
they wanted us, but they got Dan for cheap.
Yeah,
that's basically what it was. They thought that I buy Dan, I get a whole Bloodline for cheap because they're all going to support him. They're all going to jump on his tunes.
So they thought like thinking that if we patted him, the man would just be gassed and try and jump on it anyway.
Yeah,
That's
what it was. They didn't necessarily want Dan. They wanted Bloodline for cheap. And German Whip was Jamie and H, and that was 2 rivals at the time on the same tune. You kind of needed to You needed to do the French Montana thing and come with the multiple feature song.
Okay,
After that, he done solo tracks. The solo tracks didn't do half as well as the thing. So it was mainly about they wanted, like, you just have to be real with yourself, man. Like, it's not, take your ego to the sides and just know that they don't want you. They want the collective for a cheaper rate, which means you have to pay niggas. You have to make sure niggas are getting far because niggas will get disgruntled and start thinking, wait there, what the blood?
What am I sitting here for?
What am I sitting here for, man? What's going on? You get me? And that's what it was, man. So, best of luck to him. I hope his career works out and it goes further than what it is, but it's basically based on they wanted the collective more than they wanted him. You get me? The collective's, it's worth more money if you got a couple of men on.
If you got,
like, multiple featured songs do well in nowadays.
I've noticed that.
But that's all he had to follow the formula. So his latest tune had my brother and Jamie on it. So he kind of understood what I was
going to do.
It's a little bit too late in the dark still. So I wish him all the best. I got no animosity towards him. But it's creatively, you should have been doing something different. And then he went off with and done his own thing. Found love with Lily Allen. And, you saw him in the papers carrying her out because she was like overdosed on drugs or whatever like that. He was carrying her out at the carnival on his shoulder, and then they broke up. So I mean, I hope they rekindle the flame, man. To love, to love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope it all works out, man. Big up Lily, big up Dan, my peoples.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So let us know before, because we've got to wrap up, but let us know. Jesus Christ! Man, I had to sip the white rum on that one. Top up my tropical juice and all sorts, man. Jesus.
Yeah, man. Pick him up, man. I'm a joker anyway. Yeah. Brethren or no brethren, I'm the same person, enemy or friend.
No, but
you get me? So it's
this is what I love about you, fam. And this is what I feel like the newer people or the people that know you from Instagram see. Yeah. Because I don't think you realise how funny you are. No, I don't think you realise. Like, I think this was a few months ago.
Yeah.
I just said to you, blood, maybe we need to do some kind of podcasting together. You're too funny and it's natural, blood.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, see, like, is that always just been you?
This is, to tell you the true story, I had this girlfriend in Birmingham called Samantha Brooks. Big up Sammy Brooks, man. It's a long
Big up
time.
Sammy B.
It's old school now. She
yeah.
got pitney and all types of things now. I move forward and everything. But Sammy Brooks, yeah, came to my auntie's shows. I was living in Birmingham. And then we was watching Eddie Murphy Raw. And then we finished watching it. And then H, yeah, my brother, we just busting these jokes. Hey, Johnny. This girl was giggling. I looked at her and I said, what? H was just making her laugh.
Yeah.
H could have giggled her panties off right there in front of me, and I ain't would have worked. I was thinking, huh? What are you laughing at this nigga's jokes for?
Yeah.
And I clocked.
It's not that funny.
Oh, shit. These bitches like funny niggas. So, fast forward, no longer, like, in Birmingham, that was in school, so I must have been 14, 15. I just, you always remember your first girlfriends and stuff like that, yeah. So that was that. And then, so I was on some, I was a class clown anyway, but then I thought, all right, cool. Let's just make these jokes more, you get me, always see the funny side to things because it's what everyone's thinking anyway. Everyone's thinking it anyway. The reason why you laugh because you felt like that anyway.
Like, yes,
you just didn't say it. But you're like, you're tapping your head, you're banging out because you actually, when you see
I've been wanting to say that.
When you see someone react and they're like, oh, it's because they thought it as well. So basically it's more about, you're the thought that's in the back of someone's mind, basically. And that's how I see it. I'm just the thought in the back of someone's mind. We all think it. No one said it. Don't worry. I'll be the scapegoat. I'll say it for all of us. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna be the hero that says it for all of us. And that's just always as it's been. And I always felt like in the embarrassment factor of it, that people care too much. You know what I mean? People care way too much, and we all die at the end of the day, man. This game of life, man. No one ever leaves alive, man. So you need to just don't care too much. No, and people diss me, I laugh. I actually see the funny side of it. Like if you diss me, I'll laugh or I'll block you. And I'll block everyone that likes the thing that said that. I'm gonna block you, your mama, everyone. Like, none of you niggas gonna get shy.
Some serial blocking here.
Serial blocking. But yeah, I've always man, like my dad. My mum always tells me that my dad was a clown like that. Like, he got her because he made her laugh, you get me? Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe it's genetics, man. But H is like that, and Prez is like that as well. They're kind of like jokey guys. So, like, we grew up watching Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy Raw. So, we're trying to be these guys. I'm not to say that we was the first guys to speak American, But I would speak American, and then be like, hey, baby, what you saying? When baby was like, yo, what you calling man baby for? You get me? Like, it was all right, cool. Hey, baby boy. Put the boy at the end of it. So yeah, man, I've always just been like a little guy with jokes, you get me? Because it got me out of hot water. When I was in Birmingham, I was dolo. So I never had my brothers with me or my cousins or the bloodline. The jokes is what got me out of hot water. I gotta make these gangbangers laugh. I gotta make these burger bar niggas laugh, man. I'm gonna be the burger. I'm gonna be the beef of the burger. You know what I'm saying? So I had this bedroom. So I had a co-defendant called Rodrigo Sims, SS. And we was going to jail together, juvenile jail together. And I'm going to jail with these. And I don't even know this brother longer than a couple months, you get me? I didn't even know, sorry, I met this nigga. We ended up in jail. Because I fit the description of a nigga that was in a robbery a week before that. But I was at my bedroom butcher, that I mentioned. I was at his under 18s. So I had to wait to get the footage. Back then it was like, there's no Instagram. They don't believe me that there's footage. I'm trying to get through to Butcher. I ain't got his number. I'm in jail. Like, yo, I need that footage.
Because them house phones and
this whole case is falling apart. This whole case is like sticking. I needed to fall apart. And then like, it was peak. But anyway, that's Rodrigo Sims was like, oh, I want to be padded up with you, man. You're a fucking joker. You're gonna make me forget that I'm in jail. And it was like, oh shit. So because you said that, I had a vision of like the first time someone called me a joker or was happy to be around my humour. You get me? And we're in the most like depressing place in the world, and we're just laughing. We're like fucking laughing every night. It's jokes. Like I don't know where it came from, man. I think it's just being I don't know, not caring, man. Because if people usually identify jokers with just being a dickhead, yeah, but like maybe that was the case growing up, so I had to prove myself that I weren't. You get me? So it got to the point where it's just the norm. Like, all right, cool, you can underestimate me all you want. Like, good luck to you.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to make me have a screw face every day. You know, and be like, yo, what you doing, blood? Nah, man, I want my happiness every day, man. But if I have to put it to a side, then so be it. It's a different conversation.
If you really want to come inside and find out what's going on.
Yeah. You get me? And I think that's a lot of the time, like in the game, a lot of people think, Pabs, you're a dickhead joker. And then, you know, and then they realise, oh, shit, okay.
That's not funny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was funny when you just done that.
You know what I'm saying? And there's been many guys in the game that man put in their place, but I don't get no points for bringing it up now. You get me? And it's nice that I just put you in your place and no one knows. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll spec your ass and say your way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just, man, I've just always been a joker, man. But, you know, I giggle my girl's panties off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I care about, you know. As long as I can giggle my girl's panties off, I'm good, you get me?
I always felt like that's what I'm saying, but you're free. When I say you're free, because you know your self-worth, you're self-confident.
Yeah.
No one can't touch your sauce.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about you, fam.
Yeah.
Because you just and you make the jokes, and the thing is, you can laugh at yourself as well.
Yeah.
So that's why it's cool.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's not a bully thing. I'm not picking holes in people.
Yeah, straight. As long as you can. Sometimes I'm the only one laughing at my jokes. I'm the only one. But it's still funny. I'm like, you know, funny's funny, yeah, whatever, man. I'm always laughing at my jokes, man. But yeah, man, I'll be in my house, man, and I'll start giggling at something that I thought of like last week. I think, oh shit, that's funny, man. Fuck it, no. That's just how it was. You know what I mean? Funny, man.
But that's what I think is good, fam, because it's literally like, and one of the best things you do, that you post something, and then you post people's responses to you.
Yeah.
Cracking up. I was like, that's what I was thinking. I was about to message you the same thing, man. It's funny, man. I
got to hide the identity, you know, so they don't get exposed because people feel like, well, what you know what I'm saying?
Fam, you know what I said? Yeah.
They're not gonna respond anymore if I hot them up, innit? So I hide their identity, but I put their thing up.
Funny, man. It's funny. So tell the people what you got coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I got a mixtape coming out with Bossman and a major man called Free Smoke. And it's just 3 niggas on smoke, you get me? And I would have done the Bloodline tape, but Prez was doing next things. H is on a hiatus when he's ready to come back or whatever like that. So these are the 3 main guys. These 2 guys are actively working right now. I know I can get a tape out of them in a week.
Of course, yeah.
Just money back, just, you know. And then I had so we got that tape dropping in 2021. We released a song from it called Side of the Step. It's on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
And it's a beat that I produced. So I started producing when I made Japanese. Yeah, I made that beat. You get me?
Okay.
I got talents, baby. So I make the beat. I made all the Japanese. I think parring 1 or 2 tunes. I made the whole of Japanese. Run it back and one other tune I didn't produce. No, I made Run It Back, sorry, not Run It Back. One of the tunes I didn't produce. Can't remember what it is. There's 1 tune on there, or 2, couple tunes on there that I didn't produce, but apart from that, the H tune I didn't produce, and there's 1 more. I think the intro or something Doughboy produced, but we co-produced it. I thought, and then the response from people like, yo, this tune's hard. I'm like, oh, really? Shit, nigga, I made this myself. You think this is hard? I'm so confident in my thing, I'm just going to put it out. If people think it's shit, they think it's shit. I was just going to put it out. And then so I'm waiting for the response, and they're like, yeah. So I thought, all right, cool, let me make some more beats. So Side of the Step came, and then I made the beat, and then we jumped on it, and they were like, yo, who made this beat? Where's the producer saying this? It's me, man. And they're like, Ross, what, Pabs, you made this? I'm like, shit, am I making good beats? Like, I know what good beats are, but sometimes you're biased. I'm like, maybe I might be good at making beats, like, because as a rapper, you know what a good beat sounds like. So you're kind of just trying to find I think it needs that, and it needs boom, boom, boom. You know kind of what it's missing. So long as you can find it, you can pull it in, you get me? So, I just started making the beats, man. So then we made this album called Free Smoke, me, Bossy and Major. It's got about 10 tracks on it, and it's signed to Virgin Records.
Lovely.
So and then I got another tape called Blood on the Pies coming out with my Eyes on the Pies is management.
Yeah, I see that you. Yeah.
So they're from Manny. That's my cousin Dina's nephew. Yeah. Okay. So just small world. You get me? He used to manage Meek's Manny. So I would always see Meek's Manny and them man, and I would always held them because I knew that there was the link. You get me there from Manny. Yeah. Once again, because I spent time in Manny, Birmingham, and so now Manny's getting their just dues on the scene. Yeah. Now it's like, these niggas grew up on man. You get me? Like all homage paid, they always show it. You get me? And to be fair, they sound sick. So I'm happy that they grew up on man. It works out. It works out. You get me? Meek's Manny is fucking hard. You get me? So I done a tune with Meeks. I went to the studio. Some studio, they were in the ends, and Kane is my like we're linked, innit? We're like blood, you get me? So my cousin's nephew. So Kane was like, oh yeah, come to the studio, you get me? I'm here with Meeks, get boom 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 boom. I went there now, me and Meeks did a tune, and then like another month after, he was like, yo bro, cuz can I put something out with you? I got this idea, and I'm like, alright, cool, come to the studio. I gave a verse here, I gave a verse there, and then before you know it, we had a tape finished, and we did put it out. So we done all those videos. Colin McRae, the video when we was on the mountains, what's it called?
Yeah, I see that with you.
What's the tune called again? Eskimo, Eskimo with Sofian. Colin McRae with Trizzy, 5-star. And then these are his artists that he manages as well. So he's incorporating his artists with us. So it's like a joint venture, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then I got the Virgin deal. And then I was thinking, yo, this game is kind of like as good as you're popular, as good as you're active, as good as you're working, as good as you're seen to be out there. You can get some money off a corporation or something like that. Yeah. So man, I'm just gonna continue to work. I'm never really gonna stop. You know what I mean? And then we got the film. I've done the film, Major Papers.
Yeah.
Major. And number 2 supposed to come out.
Which won the award?
I got an award for short film.
That was a win for all the men.
It's crazy, man. I got an award, man.
Shout out Pabs, shout out Millie.
Yeah, that's something. You know what? You know the baddest tickets. Gave it to my mum and I put it on a mantelpiece. Wicked. And I've always wanted to be one of them brothers that.
Yeah, I gave you fat mummy to me.
Mummy, don't worry, mummy. You never struggle for that, man. Don't worry. I look how I had this, but many more to come. You get me?
Yeah.
So figured that was it. So. We got the Free Smoke album. So that the mixtape with Eyes and the Pies is coming out at the end of this year. I think it's coming out possibly November, but that's the complete of 2020. 2021 will be starting with the Free Smoke. You get me? So it would the last month of 2020 will be a release of Free Smoke, and then following through. So we got a tune called Rapting that's about to drop in the next month or so, in the next 4 weeks. It's me, Bossy, and Major. I produced the tune. It's called Rapting. It's got no hook. We just called it Rapting because it was a rapting.
It was a rapting, yeah, literally.
So we're putting that out, and then we done the video, and that's gonna come out. It might come out, soon. It might come out when this is out. It might come out after this is out.
Yeah.
And then but then I've been working on this Pablo solo project from when I released Trapanese, which was in 2019 or something like that. So we're 2021 now, Trapanese was the end of 2019. The end of 2020, end of 2019. So I've been working on Trapanese 2 for 2 years, bro. It came out. I finished Trapanese 2 months after Trapanese 1 came out. So I've only ever added to it, took this out. It only ever got better. I've become a better producer. Like, it's just sounding excellent, sick. But as soon as those 2 projects come out, I can release Trapanese. It just doesn't make sense to clam it up and traffic block and congest the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as that's out, Trapanese is gone. And then that's probably going to be the best album I've ever made. But production-wise, lyric-wise. Yeah. It's your baby. It's a mazza. Like, some of the beats that I've made, I thought, like, shit, nigga. Damn, you hard. You get me? Like, fuck. Like, this is why people call you the GOAT. Okay, I get it now, Pabs. You're the fucking guy. So that's what I realized. But I mean, when people call me the GOAT and say that I'm the best, I take it with a pinch of salt. I take it humbly because I know that it's not every day people say that to people. And if that goes to my head too much, I might not. I might
rest on that.
Yeah, I might slack when it comes to writing the bars. Yep. So I try not to like hold that in my head. I've heard it 1,000 times. You're the best. You're the GOAT. I never take it on. Never. I always act like I'm not. I always act like I've got shit to prove to everybody. That way it keeps me on my toes. You get me? They're like, you blew me out, man. I got to rewrite my bar. I got to do this. I got to do that. I made a tune with Meeks Manny. It ain't that. Did he put this album the other day? I'm not sure if he released the album. If he released the album, I don't know if that's even gonna come out.
Okay.
You get me? I don't know why, but I know my bar was hard. You get me? So I don't know, but it wasn't even like the best beat in the world. It's just like, all right, cool, let's just rap on this. Boom, I got something for it. Boom.
But you know you bought the fire.
Yeah, so me, I might draw for that. I might holler at him and say, yo, let me have that tune if you're not gonna.
If
put
you're
it
not
on
gonna,
the tape. Let me put it on mine. You get me? But yeah, so yeah, man. But I haven't got no platinum album or nothing. So when people come to me for a feature, they're true fans. It's because they respect the craft. It's not because they're gonna get mad streams from me featuring. It's because you just want this for yourself.
Know, you want.
This ain't gonna get no crazy streams because I'm not flying no rainbow flags or kissing no one's ass to get to where I've got to get to. So it's gonna be on the strength of it just being authentic. You
That's
get me?
gonna say
Yeah.
authenticity.
So yeah, man.
So what's your socials? So the people.
Yeah, man.
We'll put them up, but let the people them know.
Paper Pabs pics. That's IG.
What's the Twitter? I know you got
The Twitter is Pabby Wabby.
Pabby. Oh, it's
Yeah, Pabby Wabby. Pabby Wabby, the original. You get me? And that's it. Facebook, Pabby Wabby Bloodline. But I ain't been on Facebook in ages. If you're on a friends because it's long.
Yeah,
I don't even go there.
Facebook's the original social media. That's that.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, it's long, but it's there. But what's the other one? I got a TikTok, but I don't really go on it. I don't really know. Paper Pabs Ticks. I don't know what it's called.
I don't even know what it's called. You know, that's how you know.
I think it's just called Paper Pabs. Wait, let me see what it's called. Oh, it's called Pabby Wabby.
Yes, old school. Pabby Wabby.
No, it's well, TikTok's called @Paper Pabs Pics as well.
Also at Paper Pabs, yeah.
But if you type Pabby Wabby, it will come up. You get me?
Yeah, on social.
But I'm not really on it now. But Instagram is my thing. I live on Instagram. I sleep on Instagram. Instagram is life.
Instagram is lit.
My Instagram is life. I say, but yeah, man.
He's even chefing up on there. Sometimes you get some little,
I
inspiration.
got a Pabby's Cookhouse. I got a Pabby's Cookhouse show coming out soon.
Wicked.
Where I do where I cook all the yard food and I show you how to cook it. Yeah, you can copy my recipes. Everyone's got their own way of cooking their foods. You get me? I will cook my ackee and saltfish my way.
Yeah.
I will cook my fish my way. I'll do it my ways. You get me? So you can come over here, man. Like
learn a thing or two.
Learn a thing or two, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the gal them hooked because the gal that tastes my food, boy. So no, I leave you know. No, I leave. Yeah, for call the cupboard, you know, the I leave. But yeah, man.
Yeah. But fam.
Hey, man.
Big up, man.
Hey, man, it's good to see you, man.
Wicked.
Fucking sick.
Wicked episode. We'll get you lot next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen. I'm supposed to be looking at that.
Yeah, bro.